Welcome to Bros on Beer. This is my beer. This is my bro, Brian. I'm Craig.
Welcome to episode 1. Is this terrible? Is that what you're saying? You're like laughing.
This is not terrible.
This.
We're rolling through it.
Right.
We have some interesting topics that we're going to talk about because this is what, me and Brian do. We drink and we talk. And we ponder the world and everything that it's about. So Brian, what are we going to talk about?
Story number 1, iPhone 5S roll-up.
Yes.
Roundup, I'm sorry. So tomorrow they're supposed to be talking about the iPhone 5S. Probably the same design as the iPhone 5, fingerprint scanner on the home button, rear camera still, up to 128 gigs. Are you going to get one?
All that means is I have to get another iPhone. I've had every single iPhone that's come out. This one will not be any different. So, thank you AT&T for taking all of my money.
I'm going to stay with my 4. I'm not changing it all.
Well, I have the 5, and once you've converted over and you've changed that charger and that whole thing, because that's really pretty much the only difference, it's pretty much tolerable. Like, it's a pretty good phone. Like I said, I've had every iPhone. The 4S was nice. Siri was cool. She treated me well. She still treats me well with the 5. We haven't had any problems or disagreements. And I heard the 5S is supposed to have a gold-plated covering.
Yeah, are you going to get that one?
Well, I don't know if you know this, Brian, but I am a thug, so I have to keep
nice.
drizzled in gold.
They have a champagne one, too. You could have get the champagne one. That's a little bit cooler, I think.
Well, I think the champagne is the gold.
It looks blue to me, though.
That's not champagne.
He's colorblind.
Oh, see, interesting fact here on Bros with Beer, or Bros on Beer, is that, Brian, he sees no color.
At all. None.
He can tell white.
Yes.
He has no idea. We're going to keep it that way.
Yeah, keep drinking, and that's what it'll be.
But yeah, I'm excited for the new iPhone 5S. I felt like something big was going to come because of the iOS preview that they put out. I think it's very colorful. It's different.
It looks like the Windows Phone, pretty much. So
it does.
They're trying to copy it.
But it gives it definitely a colorful flair.
I think it's pretty cool that they're going to put a fingerprint sensor right on the home button. So I'm assuming, just the regular button down at the bottom, they're going to have fingerprint. So instead of typing in your code,
well, I think that's cool as long as it has some type of backup. In case I am drunk and my thumb is wet, or if you
burn your thumbprint off.
I burn my thumb off like in Men in Black. In some tragic accident.
In Men in Black.
In Men in Black, it's the very first episode. It's when what's his name? S.A. I don't know. Will Smith's character is becoming a part of the Men in Black team, and they put their hands on that ball and it burns off. Jay.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do. They eliminate their fingerprints. So
Yeah. So in case that's
Jay, I don't think
he's J and K. They're J and K, aren't they?
That's right.
Oh, I think you're right.
That's our facts expert. You won't see her on camera. She just gives us.
Also, Brian doesn't have a fingerprint.
No, I don't. I went to Harry Potter World, and we went on this ride, and you couldn't take your backpacks, so you had to put the backpack in a locker. The locker had fingerprint scanning, so I just go up, toss mine in, scan my finger, and get out of there. I'm like, all right, let's go on the ride. Come back, and I'm trying to get back into our locker. I keep putting my fingerprint up there, nothing. Like, nothing's coming back. I'm freaking out thinking I can't get my stuff back out of the locker. And, we didn't have much in there, I'm just saying. But I had to call somebody over, and he's like, well, can you describe your bag? And I'm like, it's pink.
I thought you were going to say,
pink
can
bag.
You describe your fingerprint, please?
Yeah, that would be amazing. They're like, yeah, let me see here. It's got a little mark right here. No, so... he's like, can you describe your bag? I'm like, it's pink. He's like, well, can you tell me what, something that's inside it, or do you have your wallet inside it? It says this, do you have your wallet inside it with your ID? I'm like, why would I put my wallet inside it when I have it in my back pocket? This is kind of, I don't know. Anyway, so he got it out. He asked, I was like, I got pretzels in there. He opens it up, pretzels. Anyway.
Pretzels in his pink bag.
So, good story along with the iPhone 5S. My pink bag. It's not my pink bag. It's kids.
So yeah, he probably shouldn't get the iPhone 5S then, because
I won't get it anyway unless they give it to me for free.
there you go.
I would love one, but unless it's free. So, very cool. What else is coming out next week or tomorrow? I'm sorry. Did they say anything?
I don't know. I know tomorrow is Tuesday, which means new music. And of course, I didn't prepare as to what new music's coming out tomorrow. So, we can't even really talk about it. I think Lady Gaga's coming out soon, but I don't really care.
I can't say I care about Lady Gaga.
Yeah, what else are we talking about here?
Alright, next story. Man finds snake in Starbucks bathroom.
Yeah. It's riveting stuff.
That's wonderful. I just wonder if somebody actually put the snake in the bathroom. And the person before put the snake in the bathroom. I don't see how the snake can actually get inside the bathroom.
I have a strong suspicion that it came through the piping and from the toilet.
Like up through the water.
Yeah.
There's actually...
Like through the sewer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's actually a stain in this picture as well. It's kind of haunting. I don't think that's yeah. They say it's just a Texas rattlesnake is what it was, and it wasn't like anything poisonous, I don't think. But
it rattles
I
from
can't
Texas, and it's not poisonous.
I can't see how it would have went up through the piping. Like, that's... through the water? Like, how is it going to breathe through that?
I don't know. I just know that I should probably get my lattes from
Not
Caribou.
No.
Look, okay, first of all, here in Cincinnati, Caribou is gone. And every teardrop of my heart is completely broken. I'm just upset that Caribou is gone. They used real chocolate. And look, my Starbucks credentials are intact. I have my Starbucks Gold card. I've been a member since 2008. So please, please, please don't question my love for Starbucks. But Caribou used real chocolate. And, they get my love, even though they left me. So really, I'm like that needy chick that hasn't let go yet. It's probably time that I let go.
Yeah.
But it won't be at Starbucks, because they have
is
snakes.
better.
Well, they have snakes. So
One
really,
store has a snake. Doesn't mean you have to go somewhere else. One store. And that doesn't mean that, the person before could have put this in the bathroom just for the next person to come in and see and laugh. The guy's laughing probably, sitting in Starbucks drinking his coffee.
Well, see, the story was presented. Snake found in Starbucks bathroom. It could have been snake found in public restroom, and no one would ever been the wiser.
Well, nobody gives a shit that it's in a public restroom.
But see,
At
now...
Starbucks, it's like, wait
But
a
no,
second.
but see, now I would be the foolish one to now go and use the Starbucks bathroom, knowing that there is a history of Starbucks having snakes in their bathrooms. These are facts.
There's no history.
These are
It's one. It's one time.
Yeah. Slavery happened one time. History.
For many years.
There's no comparison between slavery
That
and
snake
snakes.
was in that bathroom for who knows how long. We don't know. It's
For like 1 minute. It was the person before.
It's undocumented because we don't know how it got there. So how do we know how long it was
I
there?
will still go to Starbucks regardless. It doesn't matter. Okay, even if it was found in 2 bathrooms. However, I still have this ridiculous fear of things coming out of the toilet, and I had it since I was like a little kid. I don't know. I swear to God, I went to the grocery store, saw this like video. You know how you go to the video store and you just look at the front of the covers all the time when we were kids, right? And that's all I ever paid attention. This one video had some weird-looking dude popping out of the toilet. I don't know what the movie was called. I can't recall, but that stuck with me for like 10 years of my life, to the point that I didn't want to take shit anywhere but my house. And that would happen anyway. That wouldn't happen anyway. And if it would happen, it would happen in my house anyway. So, but anyway, snake is not going to change my...
Look, the fact that you said that it could happen twice in a Starbucks 2 times.
It didn't happen. I'm just saying
No.
still go back.
But I'm saying you would still go back knowing that it's happened twice. Now, I guess the question really is, would you go to the bathroom at a Starbucks knowing that they have a history of...
I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't go to the bathroom at a Starbucks anyway. But I really wouldn't go to the bathroom in many places, unless I really have to. Otherwise, I'll just wait until I go back home, or go back to work, and be like, I'm just going to the bathroom.
Well,
I don't have time. I don't have time to take a piss at a McDonald's. It's like, no, you know what? I need to go back to work. Or I need to go home and take a piss there.
I guess unlike you, I like to spread my waste everywhere that I go. So if I'm gonna go somewhere, I need to make sure if there's a known history of a snake issue crawling out of a toilet. Look, I don't deal with reptiles. I just don't. Look, I'm kidding, of course. I'll go to Starbucks, especially on my birthday, and use my gold card to get my free coffee.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But you best believe I'm going to the counter. I'm turning around and going right back. And if there's a snake anywhere in that vicinity, I will sue. I'll just sue.
Don't do that.
No, why not? Why not?
This guy isn't doing it. This guy doesn't do it at all. He's like, you know what?
That's
I might double check the toilet.
That's probably the guy that brought the snake.
But more than likely.
Yeah.
You know, but then why wouldn't he sue at that point? They're like, yeah, I put the snake down there. I'm going to sue anyway. Anyway.
He has no lawsuit.
Alright, next story. Kanye West announces fall Yeezus tour. Kendrick Lamar to open. That's quite amazing. Starts in October. Are you going? Not going? I don't know. That's going to be near us.
I'm torn. Because here's the thing. The closest show is in Detroit. And,
Louisville, too, I think.
well,
23 cities.
Louisville's in Kentucky, and I'm black, so I'm going to go to Detroit. And here's the thing, is that, the last time I was in Detroit, I was there for Queen Bee. Beyonce, in case you were unaware.
I thought you were talking about somebody else, and the name was Queen Bee.
No. Well, actually, we call her King Bee, because, she's just that royal. But I digress. I want to go see it, but I don't want to go to hell. And here's why. The man has called himself Yeezus, and he performs a song called I Am a God. Now, I pay a lot. If I pay to go see, if I pay to go see him, it's going to be expensive. And when he performs,
I don't think that means you're going to hell.
I know, but when he performs I Am a God, I will have to leave my seat and go elsewhere, either to the bathroom,
walk away,
the concession stand.
It's time for a bathroom break. We're done.
Yep, I want no parts of it. But I'm excited. I think the shady part about this is that I believe it was 60 minutes after Kanye West announced his tour dates, Jay-Z announced his North American tour dates.
Wow.
like an hour later.
Are they pissed off at each other? I don't know. I thought they were still friends.
I feel like they're just being really passive aggressive towards each other.
Okay.
I think they like each other, but sort of in a Kendrick Lamar kind of fashion. I like you, but I'm fine if you no longer have a career.
I get you. Or make me more money by making beats at that point for Jay-Z.
Pretty much. But I think the show's going to be phenomenal. I mean, you have Kendrick Lamar, who is...
I have no doubt he'll probably be really, really good. But
yeah, it's going to be awesome, for sure. So, do I want to go? Absolutely.
Did you see the tour poster that he put up on his Twitter?
I did.
It looks kind of...
it's a bit sacrilegious. I can't rock with it. But, again, it's one of those things where I may just have to say a lot of prayers, get right with Jesus, and then go see Yeezus. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So, it's a show I want to go see.
Wow, I didn't know his last tour was in 2008, where Lupe, Rihanna, and Pharrell, Nerd, and the Glow in the Dark tour. I didn't know that was that far back since he's actually toured.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Kanye, every time I've seen him perform, which has only been on television, actually I take that back. I seen him perform before his first album came out. He performed at University of Cincinnati on the lawn. It was like a public show. I was there.
I remember that.
It was very cool. John Legend was there. It was a great show, and this was when he was like a fairly unknown artist. I mean, he had produced a lot of tracks, but no one had really known him as a rap artist. So that was kind of huge to see him there, and he put on a really good show. And I've always kind of had a problem with seeing rappers perform, or at least paying, concert ticket prices to go to go see a rapper perform. Because usually they don't really do anything much different than what I can hear on the album. Like, I enjoy singing and singers because they can do something different vocally with their voice. They can change up the beat, which is not to say that a rapper can't do that, but I've never really been the type to say, man, I gotta go see this rapper perform. I love Jay-Z, and I'm not rushing out to see him.
So you're not gonna go rush out and see Drake?
I'm not rushing out to go see Aubrey. I think
Aubrey? What?
that's his name. That is his government name, Aubrey. Yep. Well, he's Canadian, so you can't really expect
That's a
much.
weird name.
But I say all that to say that every time I've seen Kanye perform, either on MTV, BET, like, he gives a certain kind of passion that makes it just exciting.
Yeah.
To see him perform, and you don't really get that from a lot of people. I don't get that from Kendrick, but I know his lyrics will be nice. Hopefully,
I get that from Kenny Chesney, and I hate country music. Hate country music. Yeah, Kenny Chesney puts on a good show. Just saying.
Thank you very much.
I would not suggest Kenny Chesney CDs. I would suggest his tour though. It's pretty decent, even though he's not touring next year.
I converted him.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm sure the beer helps a lot though. So.
Well, I would suggest everyone go see King B whenever you can. Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter. She is everything. Her show is amazing, and she is perfect.
I can't say anything more about that.
You absolutely can.
DMX goes naked. Run in Detroit hotel. Wow.
DMX news is.
It seems like it's all the time. I'm sorry. It's right here. It caught my eye because otherwise it's Vanessa Hudgens talking about I am a human like everyone else, which that's true.
Like, I love DMX. I love DMX too, but I'll tell you what, man. Like, every time DMX shows up in the news, it's like an announcement of a new Oreo. I mean, Oreos are constantly coming out. They're either double stuffed, mega stuffed, black and white.
Awesome. Those are pretty amazing.
But in either case,
I know we're talking about DMX, but the mega stuffs are amazing. Why don't you want more cream? I'm just saying.
Well, that's true. Did you hear there was news about a week ago about the double stuffed Oreos?
That they're not actually.
That they're not actually double
like
stuffed.
3 weeks ago.
They were like
pretty
1.4 or 5.
Yeah, that's
not
pretty
actually
obvious.
2.
Did you not get it when you were a kid and you're like, oh, like double stuffed? Yeah, and then you look at it, it's like it's not even as it's more than the other one, but it's just not as much as you expect. So, did you ever see the ones where they're like mega Oreos?
Yeah.
They're like gigantic.
Yeah.
You remember that?
The puffs.
No.
Oh.
No.
You mean
This was back in this is back in the 90s. Not even the 90s, it's probably in the 80s. They had this gigantic, just one Oreo. It was ridiculous.
Like that big?
No, it's like that.
Oh.
It's like that.
That's a lot of cookie.
It
Like a candy
is,
bar.
and I only got it once, and it just comes in ones. I mean, that'd be kind of ridiculous if it came in 50. That'd be nuts. I think you would probably die after eating that.
But really, I just want them to take that cream and just put it in a jar and sell it to me.
Yeah, that's probably that'd be good. Maybe like peanut butter and Oreo cream sandwiches.
That's like it sounds good, but
it sounds pretty decent.
that sounds like diabetes, guaranteed.
It does.
Yeah,
It does. All right. Moving on from DMX goes running naked and Yeezus. Quick story: R2-D2 spotted in Star Trek Into Darkness. Now you haven't seen this movie, have you?
I have not. No,
Have you seen the first one?
I did.
Okay. Did you like the first one?
I did.
It was pretty decent. All right.
It was cool to see Siler. I like Siler.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He's pretty good in what's the movie that was shown?
American Horror Story.
American Horror Story.
Thank you.
In the second season, have you watched that?
No.
No. Okay. That's second season's amazing.
And by Siler,
with
I mean
him.
Zachary.
Him.
Quinto.
Zachary Quinto. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Quintos or Quinto?
Quinto.
I think it's Quinto.
I like Quintos.
It's Quinto.
It's not Mentos. That's what I'm just saying. Anyway, R2-D2 spotted in Star Trek, the second one. I don't think it really looks. I mean, it looks like R2-D2, but this was before dude was even mentioned.
What scene is that?
Looks like when something's breaking apart. Maybe a cameo.
tomorrow.
1 hour, around the 1 hour and 17-minute mark. So there you go. Dead on. 1 hour, 17 minutes. I don't know. It looks like them, but this was prior to J.J. Abrams being even talked about for Star Wars. I mean, it looks like it. I think it's just probably a coincidence more than anything else.
But I'm excited for him to direct that.
Star Wars?
That new Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, that should be pretty decent. I mean, he did a really good job with the Star Trek. So.
I mean, has he really made a bad movie? Can we think about that?
He's made bad TV shows.
Like what?
Right?
He did Lost.
Lost was
He
good.
did
Yeah.
Alias.
Yeah, Alias was good. There was one that just flopped, though. Alright, next story. Grand Theft Auto 5 might be the most expensive video game ever made, coming in at $266 million. Just to tell you how much, how close that is, the next movie close to that is 300 million, or not close, it's more than that. It's Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End at 300 million, so that's just crazy. 266 million is a lot of freaking money.
That is a lot of money. I mean, I can't imagine how much they're expecting to make off of that. Because if they've invested that much money into making it.
No, they've already made, they said that they're counting that pre-orders has already made that much, which is insane. That's just crazy.
Insane. I wonder, comparatively speaking, how close is that to, Call of Duty and these huge...
I don't think Call of Duty costs that much to make anymore because they just keep on rehashing the same thing over again. And everybody keeps buying it, which is wonderful. But,
Absolutely. I mean, you really buy it for the maps and stuff, but that's insane. So
that's a ton of money. I'm excited to play it though.
Yeah.
It seems really cool. I mean, I'm gonna play it once it comes out. I don't have it pre-ordered, but I'm gonna search around for it for a while. So
yeah, I imagine the maps are going to be ridiculously expensive. Just crazy.
Oh hell yeah. I think at one point they were saying that it was they were putting all the other games within it. So I don't know if that's true or not. I just heard a rumor about that. So anyway, I can't imagine how much what went into the 266 million. I mean, what is that? Where does that money go?
Yeah.
But, crazy amount of money.
Maybe they have expensive voiceovers. Maybe they have some
Hookers,
celebrity voices.
Hookers.
Well,
yeah. They bring in the hookers. Those are the most expensive ones.
Well, you got to get the top dollar moans. You don't want
the movie stars.
No,
the movie stars no, we can't do that. Well, you better pay a hooker.
Yeah, exactly, and those can get pricey.
Not if you run them over afterwards.
And
I'm not condoning violence.
Absolutely
Only in game.
not.
Only in game.
Absolutely not. But that, to me, is the best part of the game. I mean, once I've gotten stuck in a campaign that I cannot finish, which happens actually quite often, I will partake in, some health healing and go pick up a hooker and...
Health healing in the car.
Yeah, pick up a hooker, find a dark area, and go what was sad though was that I remember the first time I played that game, my entire goal was to find a convertible.
So you can see more?
Right. I needed that convertible gone. I need that roof gone. I needed the convertible.
Whoa, this top is too obstructing.
Right.
Move it.
Right, all I'm seeing is the car shaking. I need visuals. I'm thinking, I feel like any game that has simulated sex in it is an awesome game. The Sims is one that's...
Yeah, but they blur it out.
I know, but the fact that they call it woohooing is just awesome. So I like to find, in Grand Theft Auto, I like to find a hooker, find a dark area, woohoo, kick her out, run her over, and get my money back. There's no point in me paying to get healthy when I could just kill this hooker and get my money back.
That's very true. I just wonder how many people are going to be doing online hooker picking up with their entire gang. Because they're talking about all the online stuff for it. So I would assume that's going to become its own mini game. Hey, how quickly can you pick up a hooker and run her over?
Yeah. But how dark would it be though if for every hooker that you kill, you have to go to her funeral?
Oh, that would be
you have to go to her video funeral. Just kind of stand there.
30 minutes, an hour.
Right.
Oh, this is wonderful.
While her pimp pimp just eyeballs you because, like, for some reason he's never seen you.
He knows. He knows who you are.
But I wonder, because I heard that game is supposed to have, like, multiple characters that you can be.
Yes, you can jump between 3 different guys.
So are they all guys, though? Can you be a chick?
They're all guys.
That would be awesome, because then you'd be a chick, and you'd have to find, like, male hookers.
That would be weird. That'd be...
I'm here for it.
I'm not saying that'd be bad, but that'd be weird.
I think that would be weird, for sure, but that'd be cool.
Alright, can't wait for that to come out. It's a couple of weeks, or a week and a half, I believe. So, next story is all yours.
Is my obsession. She has been my obsession since the VMAs pre-show when she performed. Her name is Ariana Grande. She is a no-name person to me. I don't know who she is.
She's not a no-name person.
Well,
she
now,
was
Victorious. She was. I didn't know.
And she was kind of small and Victorious, but you could tell she could sing. Though. I'll give you that. She can sing.
This is all news to me. I didn't know her before the VMAs. So, but she blew me away with her performance. It sounded great. And I've been a fan of Mariah Carey's for as long as I can remember. So
she sounds just like her.
She sounds just like the old Mariah, because the current Mariah doesn't sound like anything because she doesn't sing. But
she has big boobs.
She does. But she's a bit of a stick figure. I'm not really sure what's going on. But the last performance I've seen her in, no. In terms of, maybe not a stick figure, but more a mannequin. Just someone who's just kind of there. She performs.
Look at that. She has no attitude whatsoever.
She's very glossy. She's just very plastic.
She is.
I think Ariana Grande is gonna take up the torch and really kind of carry these vocals, because she doesn't mind leaning into the fact that she sounds like Mariah Carey. She really does.
No, and that's cool. And like, I mean, her acting, like, she always plays the part of, like, kind of a dummy, but I don't think she really is. I don't know. That is, like, Victorious. That's how she is. I mean, I don't think they play her off as a complete dummy, but it's just kind of like, Yeah. So, and I haven't watched Sam and Cat. My kids do. I think it's Sam and Cat. Anyway.
But I think her timing is just perfect, because I believe Miley Cyrus is also 20 years old, and I think she's really just giving an alternative to people who really just want to listen to good music. And they don't really need the gimmicky part of Miley Cyrus or whatever it is that she's trying to be right now. Like I get, that her transformation into being an adult, but I'm just here for the music. And We Can't Stop is a good song. It's a great song.
It is a good song.
But everything else, no thanks.
Did you know that Justin Bieber text flirted with Ariana Grande while dating Selena Gomez? That's crazy.
That sounds about
Just
right.
don't ask Selena Gomez about it, otherwise she'll beat the shit out of you.
Look, I'm on Twitter, and, find me at GPitty1981. GPitty19, sorry. And, I, for the first time, actually had to throw some shade towards a celebrity, and Justin Bieber was the first one. He tweeted yesterday, "Are you entertained?"
I would say no, not at all.
I said
You're
no.
quite boring, actually.
I said no. Get your life together. We were all rooting for you.
I wasn't rooting for him.
Well, no. That's an America's Top Model. Okay, look. There was an episode.
That went off of America's Top Model. From Justin Bieber. Where is this going?
There was an episode of America's Top Model where Tyra just completely goes off on this poor little girl trying to be a model. And, you've never seen Tyra, get this angry. She had red hair. Her eyes turned black. I think her head sputtered a couple times.
Her hair was on fire. Okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't on fire. It was red, but she just went clean.
So you're saying this girl's on fire?
Yeah. She was just like, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I've never had to talk to a girl the way I'm talking to you.
So
what did she do? Look, I can't remember what she did.
This is going way down.
I can't remember. Look. I can't remember what she did, but it was intense. But it's a line that I had to use towards Bieber because I felt the same way. I did not have Bieber fever, but I was a fan of Justin Bieber. I was. I thought, he's a cute little kid from Canada who could sing. And, look, he does have vocal skills. He can sing. He can play some instruments. I think he can play the guitar, the piano, and the drums.
I haven't haven't seen any of the alleged
Look,
events.
Yeah, look, I watched his movie. So
Whoa, you're saying a lot right now.
I am a grown man who
And
has
you watched
watched the
the
Justin
movie,
Bieber
yeah.
movie, and it was phenomenal. But he has now decided to become a douchebag.
Yes, I'll give you that.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tweet once this is over to tell him to stay away from Ariana Grande. Don't message her.
definitely.
Don't tweet her.
She's mine. Just literally, she's mine.
Well, yeah, she says because I have nothing to do with her. But
Although she's only 5 foot tall, that's really short. I'm just saying,
Pretty short.
I'd be more than a foot taller than her.
yeah.
So I'm assuming she comes to my chest. It's like a little munchkin.
And she's 20. So
What are you trying to say?
nothing at all.
Okay. All right, that is our episode. I am Brian.
I'm Greg.
You can find me at XANMIA on Twitter. That's at Zanmia on Twitter.
You can find me on Twitter at GPITTY19. You can find me on Facebook.
No Facebook.
No Facebook. You can just find me just on Twitter.
I'm avoiding Facebook. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Okay. There's Greg.
That's me.
You're fine.
Okay.
We can cut it out.
All right, go.
Go
Oh, we're rolling.
You're rolling.
Yes, we are literally
Oh,
rolling.
wow.
right now.
Okay, let's go.
Rollerball. You want a drink?
What is it? I mean, not what, but
It's beer. Shouldn't really comes in bottles. Let me start over again.
join us again for episode 2.0.
There you go.